Hey folks, I'm Dave, and I got a new laser. I got the XTOOL F1 Ultra dual 20 watt fiber and 20 watt diode. XTOOL did not send this to me because it's been out for probably a year, a little more. We just had to wait for the price to come down. And actually, my wonderful wife bought this for me. Thank you, sugar. It just showed up earlier this week, and I didn't know anything about it. Apparently, she just heard me mention at some point that I wanted it, so she got it. I'm sure it's because I'm so sweet. Could be I ain't that hard to look at, but it's probably the sweet thing. So what we're going to do is open this box up because I know nothing about this laser. We're going to open the box, see what's inside. We're going to set it up on my whiskey barrel that my daughter gave me, that I didn't know what I was going to do with, but it is haunted, so I just keep it around. I'll tell you about that someday. So we're going to set it up, see what's in it, and go from there. And then we will do some, we'll do setup later, and then we will do some projects. But I didn't want to do it all in one video. I've seen people do that, and it runs on for an hour or longer, and you don't want to look at me for no hour straight. So I'm going to save you the pain. Again, I know nothing about this, but I do know how to open a box. Let's do it now. All right, let's open it up. My wife tells me that the conveyor system is on the way. And from what I've seen, that is a pretty fancy addition. Now, I know this is packed good. The packing folks at XTOOL, best in class. This is my 4th XTOOL laser. And again, I'm not promoting XTOOL because they didn't send me anything. So, this thing weighs about 50 pounds, 51 I think, according to the box. So we got some trash to get out of the way here. We have a box with the vent pipe. I'm going to try to vent this since my other laser is so close. I'm going to try to cut a vent hole in the side, then I can run the fan over there and take it on out without having to run more piping. So it's got a pipe, it's got a panel to go underneath your engraving, the material you're engraving. You get a material pack with it, user manual, power cable, and the power adapter. So that's what's in there. And then they got this other thing with some straps on it. I got to try to get on it. I don't want to break nothing. There we go. If I break something, I'll leave it on the video. Alright, let me get this box out of the way. They do an excellent job of packing. I'm going to set it back down here on my makeshift table. Couple of Lowe's buckets with a piece of wood on it. This is not a highfalutin shop. This is a get what you can and make the best of it. I want to make sure that didn't say something I needed to read. So they got good straps on it. And I will be able to use them for something else, hopefully. I have never seen a company pack anything better than these folks do. I guess I'm going to have to lean it and try not to break it. So I flipped it upside down. I hope that's not what this tag said. Do not flip upside down. Straps. And we will flip it back over. Very carefully. All right. We'll get some of this trash out of the way and make sure I'm not blocking this camera. All right. Camera can't see me good, but it can see this. So there's a lot of tape on this. So we just start taking it off. So it has this this cover over it. XTOOL does have a good video out on this. That's where I first saw it. I'll have to speed some of this up in the video. There we go. They go all out in protecting it. Some tape down inside on the back. I don't know. I have to figure that out. So that's as high as it raises up. And we got stuff inside. Well, maybe. All right. The first piece is the panel. It's a control panel, so you can use the control panel, or you can use XTOOL Creative Space on your computer. And I believe you can use Lightburn, but I understand there may be a few features that may be missing if you do. So, but over time we'll figure it out. Nice piece of wood on there. I don't know what it's for though. Yeah, there we go. See, I could have threw that away. I told you I know nothing about this laser. Screwdriver, USB cable, wireless key. There's that. And there is some tape here on the back that I don't know why it didn't come loose. But we'll find out. It's out of the box. That's what we promised. And I will figure out the setup, and then we'll do some projects. Let's get it up on the haunted whiskey barrel. There goes my shelf. All right, my homemade table fell apart, but that's okay. It served its purpose. All right, let's see what's in these boxes. This is the touchscreen controller. Like I said, you can use this or you can use your PC. Whether or not it works with Lightburn is yet to be seen. I know you can't see me, but I'm trying to get this so you can see it good. And we will, there's a lot of videos in our future for this thing here, so I hope you'll come check them out. This is tools and wires. And some kind of instructions. So it looks like a sample piece of material. Business cards. And XTOOL has, and again, I'm not promoting them, but they do have material packs. Got one right here from days gone by that I never even used. So, plenty of materials to work with. So instructions, materials, and various wires. And there's a, looks like some kind of clamp to hold materials down on the plate. Right there. But we'll figure out how to use it. So here is our exhaust vent, and I'm sure it expands out some. Yep, there we go. I'm going to try to hook it into the side of this one like I said and run it through there so I don't have to run more tubing everywhere. They did give us another material pack. Not as big as my leftover one. So we have some blank coins, dog tags, a necklace, a leather pouch, and some wood. We'll put all that to use. More instructions. And this is a plate for when you're using the diode side, so it'll catch the pieces that fall through. But I'll probably still do most of my diode lasering on Old Faithful, my 40-watt XTOOL. So now we just down the power cables. That's pretty big. Maybe the grid can handle it. And that's it. Alright folks, so I'll figure out the setup, make a video about it, and then I'll throw it into the same playlist. So we got it unboxed. It's on top of the haunted whiskey barrel, and we'll just go from there. I appreciate you watching, folks. Didn't hold you up for an hour. I know you appreciate that. Just check back often for new videos. You folks take care, and we'll see y'all next time. Thank you.